Hello, ladies. Today is November 4th, and I know I'm a little earlier than usual. Am I, or am I later? No, I'm later today. I had another appointment going on. But anyways, how are you guys? Hi, Claire. I want to welcome anyone that's new coming on here today that's just joined the community. I do these live videos every Tuesday morning, roughly, I think 10 a.m., but it's Mountain Standard Time. Hi, Beth. So, okay, awesome. We got some people going here. Today's topic is a stinger, okay? It is, you want to get in shape, but you don't think that you're worth it, okay? And I know because I've been doing this for 18 years. I talk to women who are literally one decision away from completely transforming their lives, but they can't pull the trigger. If this is you, comment below trigger, okay? I want to know who you are. And this isn't because you don't have the time. It's not because you don't have the money. It's not because you don't want the results. But deep down, you don't believe that you're worth the investment. All right? So, my name is Sarah Finelli, and today I'm going to tell you something that might make you a bit uncomfortable. It might make you cry and might completely change the trajectory of your life. Okay? And I want to ask you something. When was the last time you didn't think twice about spending money on your kids, your husband, your home, your pets, your parents? But when it comes to you, when it comes to investing in your health, your confidence, your body, in your future, okay, suddenly you need permission. Suddenly it's too expensive. Suddenly you need to think about it. Suddenly you need to ask your husband. Okay, and let me be clear about what's really happening here. This isn't about money. Okay, you can spend $5,000 on a family vacation without blinking. Okay, you throw your credit card at random supplements, gym memberships that you never use, and diet programs, cookie cutter stuff that doesn't work. All right, this is about worth. Somewhere along the way, you decided that everyone else's needs mattered more than yours. That everyone else deserves investment, but you don't. Okay? And here's the brutal truth. As long as you believe you're not worth it, nothing's going to work. You could have the perfect meal plan, the perfect workout routine, the perfect coach, and you will still self-sabotage. Okay? Because you don't believe you deserve the result. And we're going to talk about why this keeps happening. So I see this pattern play out every single day. You're scrolling Instagram at, 2 a.m., looking at transformation photos of women your age, thinking, what did she do? How did she do it? Why can't I do it? Okay, so you download another free workout, thinking that's what it is. You join another Facebook group. You try another 30-day challenge. And when it doesn't work, you tell yourself, I'm too old, I'm broken, I don't have enough willpower. It works for everyone else except for me. Who are you out there, okay? But that's not even the real problem. Okay, you ready for this? I need you to sit down for a second. Because this is the honest to God's truth. And I'm not afraid to say it. The real problem is you're looking for the cheapest, easiest solution that requires the least commitment from you. Because you don't think you're worth the real investment. And here's what I need you to understand. Everyone that's in great shape has one thing in common. They follow a strategy, not random nutrition or random workouts. They don't have better genetics. They're not on steroids. They don't have more time than you. They made a decision that they're worth the investment, and then they followed through. Okay? So I spent 6 months doing random workouts and eating clean with zero results to show for it. My body wouldn't change. And I was busting my ass. I was frustrated, confused, and I hated it. Okay, does this sound familiar to you? Okay, so then I discovered something that literally changed everything. Okay, I wasn't broken. I was just following the wrong strategy. Okay, and I wasn't going to figure this out alone. I needed expert guidance. I needed someone who understood my body, not women's bodies, my body. Okay, who understood hormones, who understood metabolism. Not some young 30-year-old guy that doesn't have education, experience, and especially with women's hormones. So I needed to stop treating my transformation like a hobby and start treating it more like a life-changing investment that it actually is. So I made a decision, and I decided I was worth it. Not because I had arrived, not because I already looked the way I wanted to look, not because I had earned it, but because I deserved to feel confident in my own skin, because I deserved to have energy, because I deserved to look in the mirror and without disgust, because I deserved to feel beautiful in my own body. And I'm walking proof. And you know what happened? Everything changed. But not overnight, but methodically, strategically, and permanently. Because I finally had the right strategy for my body. Expert guidance cutting through all the noise. A focus on nutrition, which is 90% of your results. Daily accountability and implementation to where I learned how to do it on my own. Okay, so I want to break down exactly what changed for me, because the same framework I now use to help women over 35 transform their bodies and basically save their life. Okay, I recognize that random efforts give you random results. Without a strategy, I was spinning my wheels just like you are now for the last 5, 10, 20 years. Okay, I got a personalized approach designed for my specific body, metabolism, schedule, and goals, not some cookie cutter program. Okay, what you're doing is never going to work. You're not going to ever wake up when you're 80 years old and say, oh my God, it finally happened. It's never going to work. Because if it was going to work, it would have already happened. All right, so I executed my plan consistently without deviation. Okay, not this, I'll start on Monday, no modifications, no guessing, just following the strategy exactly as it's designed. Okay, I saw measurable changes, toning, body composition shifts, energy improvements. I used to take naps every single day. Okay, my clothes fit better, and I presented myself better because I had super awesome confidence. Okay, and those results fueled more consistency, which created more results. Oh my God, what a revelation. So here's what most women miss. This isn't about willpower or motivation. It's about having the right strategy, the right guidance, and the right execution. Okay? When you have all three, Transformation is literally inevitable, but it requires you to make one decision first, okay? You have to decide that you're worth it, okay? And so I want to give you permission right now, right this second, permission to stop putting everyone else first, permission to invest in yourself, permission to want more out of your freaking life, permission to spend money on your health, your confidence, your transformation, your future. You don't need your husband's permission, okay? He actually has no say in your health, okay? And I know a lot of you need to hear this. He doesn't own you or control your health. You do. And I don't want to see you regret this decision because of someone else's opinion. Okay? That's their insecurity, not yours. Okay? You don't need to wait until after the holidays. You don't need to lose 10 pounds before you deserve help. Okay? You're 47 years old, 42, 53, 58. Like, how much longer are you going to wait? How many more years are you going to avoid mirrors? Okay, skip social events, hide your body, feel disgusting, cry in dressing rooms, avoid intimacy with your husband, waste money on solutions that don't work. Tell yourself someday. What if someday was today? What if you're one decision away from completely changing the trajectory of your life? What if 5 years from now, you look back at this moment and think, that was the day everything changed. That was the day I finally decided I was worth it. You don't get a second chance here, girls. Okay? Now, I know what you're thinking, but what if I fail again? Listen to me very carefully. You haven't been failing. You have been following the wrong strategy. Strategy. Get that in your vocab. There's a massive difference between eating 1 to 2 meals a day and wondering why you can't lose weight versus having a customized macronutrition plan designed for your metabolism, your hormones. Okay? There's a massive difference between doing random YouTube workouts with no progression versus following a structured weight training program with strategic progressive overload. There's a massive difference between trying to figure out this alone at 2 o'clock in the morning on Google, okay? Versus having an expert coach who understands exactly what your body needs. Okay? You're not broken. You just need the right strategy. It's simple as that. There's no secret. There's no secrets. There's no secrets. There's nothing no one's hiding from you. I'm giving you the exact equation you need right here, right now, like I do in every live video. Okay? And here's the catch. The right strategy requires investment, not just money. Yes, through real transformation, it costs real money, but investment in committing to the process, following expert guidance, okay? Showing up daily when you don't feel like it, trusting the system instead of second guessing, and prioritizing yourself for once in your life, okay? Because think of all the reasons why you're not there yet. And there's your answer. You don't think you're worth it, okay? So here's what I want you to do right now. I want you to make a decision. Not about a program, not about a payment plan, not about checking with your husband. I want you to decide, are you worth it? Are you worth feeling confident in your own skin? Are you worth having the energy to keep up with your grandkids? Are you worth being the woman who walks into a room with her head held high? Are you worth your husband looking at you with desire again? Are you worth finally transforming your body at 48, 52, 57, 70? If the answer is yes, then stop waiting for permission. You don't need permission. Stop looking for the cheap, easy solution and stop telling yourself someday. I have a proven system that has transformed hundreds of women over 35 to 70. Okay? Women who thought they were too old, too broken, too late. Women who spent years doing random workouts with zero results. Women who finally decided they were worth the investment. And now they're living in bodies they never thought possible, with confidence they haven't felt in decades. If you're ready to join them, if you're ready to finally invest in yourself, I want to invite you to book a Zoom call with me. Okay? And on this call, we're going to assess exactly where you are right now. Okay? This is a strategy call. We're going to identify what's been holding you back. We're going to create a custom strategy designed specifically for your body. And like anything you've ever had before. I guarantee you that. Okay? And we're going to see if my transformation program is right for you. This isn't a sales pitch. This isn't a strategic conversation about this is a strategic conversation about your future because it has to be. Okay? But I only work with women who are ready. You have to decide that you're worth it. Okay? You have to be done with making excuses and ready to take action. I don't give out tips and tricks in this Zoom, so don't bother. Okay? That's not what this is about. If this is you and you're ready because you know you're worth it, comment "I'm worth it" in the comments below. We're going to have a real conversation if you really decide that you're worth it. And we can book a Zoom chat together so you can get clarity and answers. And if that's all you get is clarity and answers, that's fine too. Because now you know exactly what needs to be done. It's making the decision to decide that you're worth it to do it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day today. If you're in here on the replay after this, comment "replay" so I know you saw it. Rewatch it as many times as you need to so you connect the dots. And I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.